So I found a couple of cans of refried beans when I was out for a walk that hadn't been opened, and I brought them home to eat. Although they aren't my first choice, probably, or what I'd buy in a supermarket, they're good enough that I would enjoy them, and I don't want to see them go to waste. But since they aren't my first choice, these are some of them. They were big cans. I'm going to kind of improve them by pouring some cream on them. So most of my diet is fluid dairy products. That's milk, half and half, and cream. And I find that when a food isn't perfectly to my taste, I can enhance it and make it better by adding cream. So I'm going to pour a fair amount on there. And part of it is the cream is a really nice tasting food. I'm going to put a little white pepper. That pepper also was a gift. That wouldn't have been my choice, but it's a good taste. And actually, this salt was a gift too. So I'm trying to use those up, and I'm going to stir the beans in there. These beans have been thawed. I hope they're not too cold. That is pretty cold. And then I'm going to take a spoon and eat them. That's pretty nice. The advantage of adding the cream is the cream is a delicious taste, and it's rich. It hydrates the beans in the way for me that's the most pleasant. I'm not sure what else you could even add to refried beans that would hydrate them. You wouldn't want to add straight water, and I don't like water by itself. You wouldn't want to add, I don't think, straight oil, because I mean, you could. A little bit of oil would add some hydration and probably enhance the taste, but it wouldn't be I don't think it'd be as delicious as cream, and you wouldn't want to add as much, so it wouldn't give you as much hydration. Cream is thought of as expensive. In my mind, for what you get, it's not expensive. It tastes good, and it's high in calories, so you tend not to use that much of it that quickly. It's a pretty strong taste, so I have put a fair amount here, but it's still not a huge amount. It's a pretty strong taste, so I probably wouldn't have put more. That might be 75 cents worth of cream, but that's a lot of calories, so that'll give me some sustenance for a while. So even though it's more expensive, you also don't use it as quickly, so you get more value for your money in that way. Cream is reputed to have high cholesterol. I don't know if the cholesterol is as bad as some kinds of cholesterol. I think some are worse than others. But I don't eat it that often, so I don't worry about that. Anyway, this is pretty nice now. I think I'm enjoying it more than if I had just eaten the beans by themselves. So I would think there's many foods that you might have in your fridge that you're not particularly going to enjoy by themselves, but I mean, maybe you bought them thinking you wanted them and it turns out you don't, or they were given to you, or you found them. And possibly you can think of creative ways to add cream that would cause you to enjoy them more. If you had vegetables sitting in your fridge, it seems possible to me that mincing up the vegetables finely and then putting some cream on them would enhance them. Or maybe pureeing the vegetables, although I tend not to puree because I like kind of stuff done by hand rather than machine. But pureeing, I don't know, lettuce or celery and then adding cream would probably taste nice. And other foods you can think about using cream to make them more palatable to you rather than throw them away or force yourself to eat them when you're not enjoying them that much. If I think of anything else to say, I'll add it in the details under this video or make another video. Any questions or comments, please put them under the video. Please subscribe. When people subscribe, I think YouTube shows the video in better focus. But this is pretty nice.